Hey everybody, thanks for watching A Guy Doing Stuff. I'm Adam, and today I'm going to be making the seats for a cedar strip canoe. With the method of scupper and gunnel installation I used, there's not much of a window for hanging my seats, so I'm going to have to measure out where I want to place them before I make them to make sure they fit where I want them to. So there's all kinds of calculations you can use based on the paddler's weights and seat distance from the center of the canoe and stuff like that, but I didn't really want to mess around with the math. This diagram was included in the plans I ordered from Noah's Marine. In this, it looks like the front seat is about 4 feet away from the bow, and the back seat's about 2.5 feet away from the stern, so I'm just going to install them as close as I can to those measurements. I'll need to find the distance from the front of the seat to the back of the seat so the cross rails of the seat fall directly underneath the scuppers. The front and the back rails need to be parallel, so I lay sticks of wood across the top of the canoe around where I want my seats to be, about 9 inches apart. I want them to be attached at the scuppers for strength, but they can't fall at the middle of the scuppers because there's a screw through the middle of each one from when I attach the gunnels to the hull. I find a good placement for the seats, measure the distance from the front to the back, and make the seats for these dimensions. If you've built the canoe so far, you shouldn't have much trouble making the seats. I've round over the front and the back, but I leave an edge on the inside because I'm going to be weaving cane for the seat. My seats are built now, so I'm going to place them over the top of where I built them before. Then mark and cut the rails so they'll hang from the gunnels without touching the inside of the hull. After they're cut, I drill matching holes in the seat rails and gunnels. This is the cane I'm using for the seats. It's 3 millimeters wide. For this width, it's recommended to use 1/4 inch holes spaced 3/4 of an inch away from each other. I mark out all my holes so they're evenly spaced around the seat, then I drill each hole. It'd probably be better to do this with a drill press, but I don't have a drill press. I got this seat hanging kit from noahsmarine.com. It's got brass carriage bolts and these wooden dowels that secure the seat a couple inches below the gunnel. You can see it's pretty solid once you get it installed. Before I weave the cane and varnish everything, I put a couple coats of Art Composites clear coat epoxy on any exposed wood on the boat. I put 3 coats directly on the wood and sanded down to a 220 wet sand. This gives everything a super strong, waterproof seal that's also easy to varnish onto. Here's a shot of the canoe with the yoke and the seats installed. In my next video, I'm going to show how I weave the cane onto the seats. As always, if you have any questions or anything, I'd love to hear it, so feel free to leave a comment on this video. Thanks for watching A Guy Doing Stuff. Don't forget to click this little circle right here to subscribe to my channel.